He's on the show now. Big United fan. He ain't got his shirt off this time. That's good.
I mean, I can take it off if you want me to. Hey, listen, I'm playing. I'm playing. Yeah, man. I'm happy, bro. It's weird to be on the terrace and be happy at the same time. Those two things don't tend to go together. But I think the thing I like to say first is, I'm glad that the protest was fully supported by the fans. There was a lot of people out there. I think I saw something around 6, 7, 8,000 people were out there protesting, and minus a couple cans being thrown at the bus, it looked to be a pretty peaceful protest, which was sick. As far as the game goes, listen, this is why we need the Glazers out. If we were ready from the jump, if we had Casemiro or whoever we needed in DM from early, we could have carried the moment. We could have maybe got something from the other two games. And then if we win this game, now we're looking at a serious season. But the fact is, we messed up too bad. And we delayed too long that now it's just a case of picking up the scraps. I'm really happy about the performance. I'm glad Shaw was dropped. I'm glad Maguire was dropped. I'm glad Ronaldo was dropped. It's a statement to say I'm the leader of this dressing room. If you aren't going to play with the passion, if you aren't going to actually work on this pitch, it doesn't matter who your name is. It doesn't matter how big your profile is. You will sit on this bench and you will sit for the whole 90 if I feel like it. I like that from Ten Hag. I trust him. I trust him fully. I just hope that the Glazers don't throw him under the bus. Really, that's my only thing.
Mate, I completely agree. I think we've seen things from him, and you were saying earlier, like you can see what he's trying to do, you can see what he's trying to achieve. It's just, I've seen a few gooners online. You guys, you beat an average midfield. People got to realize there's only 3 players different in that from the starting lineup today from Liverpool that beat us 5-0 at Old Trafford last year. Like, it isn't that too much of a different team. And listen, a few of those players, some of those players get in Brentford's team, some of those players get into Brighton's team, and they smashed us. So United fans should be happy. But as every United fan has said tonight, do not get carried away. Still put pressure on the owners. And you are right. Very rarely do we all sit on the terrace as Man United fans happy. No, because we sometimes win, but we've been crap, and it's like we're still not happy. So at least
we'll win after like a row, like 5 losses. So it's like, what does it matter really?
What was your view tonight on Martinez at the back? Obviously, he's had a lot of stick, so scrutinized. But tonight, it looked pretty sensational.
Here's my thing. I don't understand what the criticism of Martinez was for. I understand it's rival fans, they do their thing. But if you think about it like this, let me paint a picture for you, right? We get Harry Maguire to solve our defensive issues. Cool. Then that didn't work. And then we go, okay, so I think at first it was Harry Maguire and Lindelof. That didn't work. Okay, let's switch him. Bailly was with Harry Maguire for a little bit. His injury record didn't work. Okay, fine. Then we bring in Varane, world-class centre back. Okay, cool. That didn't work either. There was clearly something wrong with the whole defensive structure. But Martinez is the fight, is the grit, is the aggression that we needed from the back, because you put Harry Maguire and Varane together, it's too laid back, it's too reactive. And we need somebody to go out there and really crunch someone. That's what we needed. And that's what he did for the whole 90, man. I love him. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I like fiery characters. That's why I like Bailly as well.
Wait, listen, 100%. And the reason why so many of our signings haven't worked is because they haven't had the quality of coaching or the right system that suits them. They haven't been the manager signings. Like, there's so much that's been wrong with our club. And that's what happens when you get into debates with people. You mention one thing that's wrong, and they throw other things at you. It's like, yeah, but we know that's wrong as well. Like, do you want me to list off everything that's wrong, or one thing, or the subject matter we're talking about? And you saw tonight 2 players at the back brought in by the manager, and you saw the quality in them because, one, they're not jaded by the experience of the previous teams, and they understand how to play football. And look, I'm not getting carried away, but you throw an Anthony into this team, throw a Gakpo into this team, you throw a Charisma into this team. And so are we going to win the league? No. Do we have a chance if we keep improving and pushing for top 4? Maybe. But in terms of the cup competitions progressing, what we could do in the Europa League, there's a chance there, but it needs to work hard. They need to fight, and they need to get over the mental scars of the past 18 months, mate. That's what they've got to do.
Literally.
Mad Dizzy, listen, my guy, thank you for so patiently for waiting, my friend, and we'll chat again soon, I'm sure. Take care, mate. Thank you very much indeed. But Jinky Nose is on now. What are you saying, mate?
Hey, Terry. Look, Klopp's excuse, because you asked the question, look, he wants the Glazers in. he's playing 4D chess with us, because there's no way that Liverpool team who turn up like that and not even bother. Well, no, fair play to United. Fair play to United. Liverpool were poor, and I think the problem is they underestimated us. I think they probably looked at what's going on with Manchester United. It's chaos, and I think they just thought they were going to win easily. That United weren't going to turn up, but this is a derby. Anything can happen. Really good from Ten Hag. Really, really good. Balasia, Martinez. I was critical of him more in the first game, and he's stepping up, and he is looking like that warrior, and that partnership with him and Varane, it felt calm. It felt calm, and I think this is the issue that a lot of fans, I think even yourself, have talked about when it comes to Maguire. When he starts, you just have that bag of nerves. Like, he doesn't even have to do anything. It's just that feel you have. I felt calm. Even with De Gea's performance last week, I felt calm. So fair play to those two. Really, really good. Malacia was incredible. Rashford, like, what just shows what a goal can do. When that guy scored, Jesus, wow. Like, the confidence, it just changes. Flip reverse it. But I want to talk about one player in particular, and that's Bruno Fernandes. I felt like we were seeing that more of an influential Bruno Fernandes again. Now, it's interesting that Ronaldo doesn't play, and he seems more interested again. Now, he was still doing erratic stuff. He was still sliding around. He was still diving around, moaning this, that, and the other. But he felt more involved. And I think, as Man United fans want to see that again. Prior to Ronaldo playing or coming to United, we were seeing that from Bruno. He nearly got his assist with just a poor Elanga miss. But no, it was really good. But it just goes to show what you can do if you get your basics in. And that's what Man United had. Just basics, the work rate. And we're all over that Liverpool midfield. That Liverpool midfield, I've got to say, was absolutely washed. Like, why would you have Milner, Henderson? Harvey Elliott is a talented player, but like, Fabinho was on the bench. Like, come on, like, surely he has to play. And I think for me, with the Virgil van Dijk thing, since his injury, he's been overrated. It's as simple as that. Matip has actually been carrying him. He has been the better defender. I have no doubts that Virgil van Dijk's leadership is good, but as a defender, it's going downhill. And I think people have to take that uncomfortable truth now. That's as simple as that. Simple as that. But fair play to Ten Hag. Rashford's missed his buddy, Martial. As soon as he comes on, all little tricks with his feet, very quick-footed. Rashford's coming back to life. And I think those two, they love each other. I think people have to understand this budding romance. Every time these two play, they feel it, especially on any counter-attacks. And it's good to see some confidence. I'm really pleased with Ten Hag. I am slightly disappointed with the fan base. Where's this empty Old Trafford? Where's this Glazers out? It felt very, very minimal. Fair play to the people who did support were outside that stadium, but it kind of felt like it was a bit lost with that Casemiro sign. I'm not going to lie.
mate, the Glazers did everything today. Casemiro, they had all the United ladies that won the Euros with England. They were parading them around before the game at halftime. Yep. They got all the leaks out today about 100 million going to be spent on Anthony. Gakpo's coming. They pulled out every trick they could. But the thing is, I knew what was going to happen at this protest. Great numbers, great noise. But I saw loads of people in their new United shirts. I saw people walking around with Megastore bags. It's like those idiots that go, I'm against capitalism, while they have an iPhone in one hand and a Starbucks in the other, having just eaten McDonald's. It's like, shut your mouth, you absolute plebs.
But that's the thing. That has undermined our efforts, and to the rival fans, that's just basically said that we're a sport fan base. So anytime we lose, we kick up a stink. Now let's keep that momentum. We've won the best way against the best teams to live for. I want to win against our rivals every single time. They've got to keep that momentum going. So Southampton, I want to see that same energy. I don't want this from now to Southampton. Everyone be quiet. It's got to continue. It's got to continue.
I completely agree. Listen, my friend, thanks for calling in and having your say tonight. Top man.
Take care.
And we'll speak again soon. Thank you, buddy.